Hey everybody, it's Sean. We're back. So we're going to go ahead and get right along with things. And we're going to start with Sylvia. And Jace is going to go ahead and offer her her first meal. She is still on the 2 small adult mice diet. Actually, we were able to get her and Drago paired up this week. And there will be bits of that in the next video. So we're going to go ahead, get everything readied up, and get Sylvia her meal ready, or offered.
Oh, there she is. Here she comes. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, there we go. She was hungry. Alright, and she took hers great, so now we're going to go ahead and offer Drago his large mouse. He seems pretty keyed up, must be nice and hungry after his breeding session this week. And as normal, we're offering him 1 large adult mouse. Yes, there we go. They're so happy to see him eat. This is only the 2nd meal he's taken with us. This makes me super, super happy. Alright, they both took their meals down great, so we're going to go ahead and offer Sylvia mouse number 2. Yeah, good girl. Back in here to feed Pandora and Titan. This week we're going to go ahead, we're going to start with Pandora. Drago did get his meal down, so we don't have to try to recycle her food. The bad part of this, though, is that they are actually both in shed. Pandora's really deep in shed, and Titan's basically just kind of started showing the first signs of going into shed. You know, his scales are just a little bit dull. But Pandora, she's deep in shed, so this is the first week we'll be offering her a rat pup. So hopefully she will not refuse. You know, she's never refused a meal in the past, but this is also the first time that I've had her in shed like this and tried to feed her. Plus, it is actually a new food type to her. She has gotten, to my knowledge, she's gotten nothing but mice her entire life. So we're actually going to go ahead. We'll get Pandora ready here, and we will feed her, which she's actually starting to peek out. Okay, so normal trick as always. We'll get her attention. Wow, she looks ready to go. Yeah, good girl. Good hit, good wrap. Looks like she actually looks pretty clean, so looks like I may have to tomorrow morning be nice and gentle and slow. Looks like she may well have shed out inside her hide there, so I might have a little bit of cleanup to do. Alright, I don't know just how well this is going to work out with the new enclosure. As you guys can clearly see, Titan is actually in the new crafted tub enclosure, so let's see if we can get his attention. Try this one more time, shall we, guys? I just cannot seem to get his attention, guys. Okay guys, well I did finally get him to take that first fuzzy, but like I said, he is pretty deep in shed now actually, so he couldn't see it at all. I had to basically poke him with it for him to realize what was going on, and I'm hoping, you know, I can't watch him very good. He's inside his warm hide, you know, them eggs, it's really hard to see in there, and so I'm actually just going to, for now, I'm going to wait a couple minutes, but I'm just going to set his next little fuzzy. I'm going to set it up on the edge of his hole there and try to watch for him. Hopefully he'll come back out and get it on his own. If not, here in about another 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and try to prod him on like I did with the last one. So just so you guys have an idea of what I meant there, I'm just going to hang it out right there and hope he smells his way to it, basically. Alright guys, well, as much as I don't want to mess with him anymore, he did actually start getting pretty vocal towards me, so it's the first time that's ever happened. You know, he has bluff striked me once in the past, and then did actually manage to catch me the one time, but he had absolutely no interest in his second mouse. He hit it in a defense strike, purely defensive strike, and immediately dropped the mouse. So it looked like he wrapped the first one and took it down, but like I said, it's really hard to see in that egg hide that he's got. So as much as I don't want to do it, I'm going to let him settle all night, and I'm actually getting up pretty early tomorrow morning, so I will go in tomorrow morning before I leave the house, and I will go ahead and pick up the hide and make sure that that mouse is not still in there. I don't want it, you know, I don't want a decaying corpse in my, you know, animal's enclosure. If he did end up deciding to take it down, you know, sometime after morning, after it's been sitting in there, you know, on his hot spot for several hours, that wouldn't be good for his health. So, you know, for the health of the animal and for my sanity's sake. Guys, I know that video is pretty sporadic. I thought I was actually going to be trying to edit last week's video and this week's video together as one, but last week's video, you know, I went through all my normal steps, so it was kind of hard for me to actually break everything down and get it short enough that I would feel comfortable with giving you guys, you know, a video that's not a half hour long, just because I wanted to try to fit all of that into one video. So, you know, I know nobody's really going to sit there and watch all of that. So, yeah, I did go ahead. I broke it into the 2 videos. And we got last week's video put up. And I'm going to go ahead. I'll get this one finalized and get it put up. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know, like I said, it was sporadic. But, you know, just kind of the way it goes sometimes. I was trying to rush everything to get down on my times. And, yeah, unfortunately, the video did suffer for it. I know that in the future, I will make sure I stay on top of getting my videos edited properly and in a timely manner. So if you liked it, if you just like me, go ahead, hit that like button down there. Go ahead, come on over and subscribe. And go ahead, share me around to your friends, guys. I know that this wasn't my best video, but in the next day or two, I will actually be bringing up another DIY video. And I'll probably have a little bit of updates on some of my snakes. And I'm going to try to get a little bit put in there from the pairing of Drago and Sylvia. So until next time, guys, thanks for stopping by. Stay good.